What's up, guys? Kitten here once again on Phantom Forces, back at you again, and also giving another shout out. 400 subs, thanks a lot, guys. It means a lot to me. Also, I cannot get through this window for the life of me, so if the developer is watching, please fix this. It's annoying me. Anyway, I'm gonna have kind of like a part 2 to my pet peeves or annoyances on Roblox, because I felt like there was more than I needed to add as opposed to just little kids and people and all that other kind of stuff. So, without further ado, let me get on to that topic. Now, my first annoyance, like my pet peeve that I have, another one in this video, the first one is going to be tycoons. And tycoons have been around on Roblox for a very long time, like dating back to 2009, 2008. They've been around for a very, very long time. And is there anyone in the server? Because I can't see anyone. But they've been around for a long ass time, and they've just been the most easiest game to just pick out a free model tycoon kit in the free model section and just build one like that. But they've just become so oversaturated on Roblox at this point. There's like so many of them, that's what I mean by oversaturated, that there's just, again, too many of them. Anyone can just get on the front page by like crapping out a SpongeBob tycoon or a like famous cartoons tycoon or something like really uncreative like that. Again, as I said in my last video, tycoons take at least zero effort to make. All it requires is just for you to step A, grab a tycoon kit out of the free models, or B, which is just like already grab a tycoon kit that's already made and everything, and just like mess around with it to make it fit your like theme. For instance, if you're gonna make a SpongeBob, you just slap on some SpongeBob decals, or just make the place misleading. Which I'm gonna get on to the second point, which is misleading titles or misleading games. These aren't as prevalent as they used to be back in like 2009, 2010 era, but they're still pretty prevalent nowadays. I see a couple of them nowadays. I've seen Slither.io, which is a misleading game that I saw the other day. It was just like, you guys know what Slither.io is, right? It's like a kind of like a Gario, where like you eat other cells, but instead you just kind of avoid them and eat other stuff. If you run into the other person's snake, then you will die, basically. So someone made that type of place. I was like, oh cool. You know, it had a crap load of dislikes. So like there was like the overpowering amount of dislikes on that game. For instance, there was like 1,000 dislikes and like 49 likes, guys. It was ridiculous, and that's why I'm glad the dislike feature still exists today in the game, because it really kind of like, it makes a point, it like makes out the bad from the good type of games, or the ones that are just misleading. So I joined this game and just find out that the place is just a freaking obstacle course. So this guy totally lied. And of course, these little kids don't care what the hell they play. They're like, "Oh, it's an obby course. Oh, I don't care. Oh, I don't care if it's supposed to be Slither.io. I'll still play it anyway." And that's a problem, because it keeps these people on the front page, because these kids don't care what they're playing. They're not getting what they are told they're going to be playing, and that just irritates me a tad bit. Also, another one would be the forums. Now, the forums as a whole aren't terrible. Like, there are some good parts of the forums. Like, there's just some general threads. There's just some good stuff that come in the forums every now and then, but just a large majority of the time, it's just a bunch of edgy trolls trying to act cool, or just a bunch of like L-matters trying to like be like freaking crazy over a new hat coming out. And I actually trade a ton back in 2013, so I kind of know a little bit about LMAT and how that works, just a tad bit, not a lot. I don't want to have some LMAtter like totally crapping at me in this video and being like, "Oh, you don't know everything." Oh, I just killed someone for a grenade. Cool. I thought I just knifed the wall and it killed someone. But yeah, and all the other communities off topic is just a total cesspool of randomness, and Roblox Talk is basically the same exact thing. All ATR, all things Roblox, that's just everything about Roblox. Anything other than Roblox that you post in there, you'll get banned or just warned for posting it. And it's just kind of ridiculous. Now, I'm not going to get on this too much, but yeah, that's pretty much my annoyances of the forums. It's just kind of like a cesspool of just randomness, and it's just something I don't really want to be a part of. I kind of want like professional discussion, and if I wanted professional discussion, I would have to go to a different site like Reddit or Roblox Dev or something interesting like that. Another one I'd like to add, there's 5 points in this video. This is my 4th one, I believe, so it's going to be pretty close to ending this one soon. The fact that older users that are on the site, let's say like people that joined in like 2006, 2009, or 2010, they try to act cool because they joined in like a different time era of Roblox. Like, "Oh, do you guys remember the contest feature? Neither do I." Or Do you guys remember when Roblox admins actually cared about their users? And that one irritates me so much, because the admins do actually care about their users, believe it or not. That's why this site is still around. And that's not like I'm trying to, like, kiss the admins or anything about that, but they do genuinely care. They're just trying to do their job most of the time, guys. Like, the admins aren't octopuses. They can't do everything at once, and they can't satisfy everyone. So I don't understand why people like to hate on the admins nowadays, just for doing their job. Sometimes they may mess up, but if you get reported and banned, most of the time it's with good reason. And I know someone's probably gonna be like, "Oh, I got false reported and banned," but you know, the thing I do need to say though about that is that I'm kind of contradicting myself saying this, but I do believe they need to start cracking down harder on the people that do misleading places and that kind of thing, because games are obviously a huge thing on Roblox, and if they just have a bunch of misleading places up on the front page, then it's just not gonna look good for them. My last one is the fact that Roblox likes to tag everyone as a developer instead of just calling them like a game maker or something. Like, they like to call everyone a developer just to seem fancy. It's kind of like how Subway likes to call people that make sandwiches a sandwich artist. Like, we make sandwiches, for Christ's sake. We should just be called sandwich makers. But instead we're called sandwich artist, so we can sound like more edgy and professional. It's really stupid in my opinion. We shouldn't be called sandwich artist. And there's a lot of people, and God forbid there is a ton of people on Roblox that do not deserve the developer tag. That is a big one. Like, once again, as I said, anyone could just crap out a Meet the SpongeBob obstacle course, or beat the SpongeBob obby, like name that character, or insert some type of like thing that's popular with kids, tycoon here. You know, anyone can crap one of those out and get to the front page, but they do not deserve a developer tag whatsoever. It does not make them a developer to literally steal from the free models and just make it as theirs and make that into a place that becomes popular. That does not deserve the developer tag. A place like this, like Phantom Forces, does 100% deserve a developer tag, and that guy is totally camping. But this type of place deserves a developer tag. A lot of other places also deserve the developer tag, but it's just those types of places, man. They do not deserve it whatsoever. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say for this video, but hopefully these guys die from my frag. There we go. I almost died myself. But yeah, that's all I have to say for this video. This will probably be the last part to it, because I need to move on to other topics and such like that. So if you guys like this video, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. I'm probably going to play other games like you said last time. Like you guys said I should play Unturned, and I'm really looking forward to getting onto that, but I'm probably going to play that with a friend of mine, because, you know, playing Unturned is it's kind of boring without someone to play with, you know? Like, it's like one of those games, like, you know, you kind of need someone to play with. Like, it's like Mario Party. Like, you can't play Mario Party by yourself, man. You have to play that with friends to make it interesting. Anyway, I'll see you guys later, and peace out. Now, let me kill this guy before I end this video. Okay, guys, now, peace out.